Okay, anybody out there? It says, welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun interacting with the host and other viewers. Who's the hostess for the mostest anyways? You have cupcakes? Hostess? Anyways, I'm back. I was on live this morning. Had something on the lathe. Nosedive. Big failure, but that's okay. You learn from. So I got another one all glued up, ready to rock and roll. This is African Padauk and Poplar. And this is going to be the inside. This is going to be the bottom. We always, that's going to be the sides. So I hope everyone's doing well. It's 3 o'clock Arizona time. This is the Desert Rat from Desert Rat Wood Creations. And I'm not a business. I don't sell anything. I make stuff for friends, family, and whoever else wants it. For the most part, people have been wanting to buy my stuff, and I just haven't got to that point yet where I am. So I can invite people. Who can I invite? How do I do this? I can invite my friends. I will invite people. How do you do this? Let's see here. I'll invite Bree. I like to invite people that I know. So let's see. Haven't seen Liz in a while. I guess I'll invite her too. Here we go. So I invited a few people. Somebody just chimed in. Sophie Grace. How you doing, young lady? From Washington. Anyway, how are you? Like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here. I was on live this morning, had a little item going, and it just kind of took a nosedive, but that's okay. I didn't know if it would hold together or not, and it didn't. So got something else going. So I'm going to start in a few minutes. I got Bree's here. Way to go, Bree. From Arizona as well. So we got 3 people, counting myself. But, anyways, how you doing, Bree? How's your little one? How she's feeling better? Doing great. And Sophie, you're doing great. I'm wonderful. It's beautiful weather. I think it's only going to be in the 80s today. A week or so ago, we were in the 90s. So now it's been beautiful. Gorgeous. I imagine it's even cooler down a little bit more south of where I live, but this is Phoenix area. Oh, you're in, what the heck are you doing? You're blowing all your money? Oh man, look at my hair. It's beautiful. Of course, I'll get a shower after I work on this thing. I don't know how long I'm going to be on live with this thing. I'm just going to keep plugging away until I decide to pull the plug. All right. Put a quarter in the machine for me. Oh, are you just visiting down in Vegas? Or are you actually down there to gamble your life savings? And Sniper, how you doing again? You were here with me this morning. I appreciate you coming back. I guess you chimed in, chimed out, maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know how this all works out. So, anyways, Snipper King. I'll never get that one right unless you tell me which one it is. But for the TikTok invasion, I don't get invaded too much on this thing because I'm not young and I'm not in a bathing suit. That's for darn sure. So, but I have a few people come and visit with me, and they say nice things, and they'll come and go if they can, So, I appreciate it. The ones that can stick around. I don't expect someone to sit here for an hour and a half, 2 hours for me to work on this thing, because I always do a reveal the next day or so anyway, so they get to see the finished product if they can't stick around, which I understand that. For the TikTok invasion, for sure. Yeah, put a quarter into the machine for me. We'll win millions, I'm sure. I am not a gambler. I'm a horrible gambler. I don't have that addiction, and I don't think you do either. I've gambled maybe 3 times in my life. As far as my son lived in Vegas for a while. That's the first time that I ever even been there, and I played the slot machines, and I think I went out with maybe coming home with extra $20 or something. You know, 'cause I played like nickel slots, penny slots, big spender. Anyways, but some people just they have a real problem with that gambling, and I'm glad that's one problem I don't have. You know, we all got our weaknesses, but we have to overcome those so they don't just control your life. So that's for sure. But I know, Bree, you don't have that problem. You have a little one to think about first, that's for sure. But anyway, it's fun. It's entertaining. You know, if you just keep it under control and just remember. Here's what I always tell people about Las Vegas. All those beautiful, beautiful casinos and all those buildings down there were built on losers. Just keep that in mind. They weren't built on winners. So, the money came from somewhere. Okay. Very good. I will see you soon, Miss Bree. Have a safe trip home. Or did you fly or did you drive? That's a long trip from where you are. If you drove, you're driving. Well, I hope you got an extra driver. That's a long trip. Kind of a boring trip, though, huh? Kind of like the trip between Phoenix and down south. That's kind of boring, too. But, anyways, I guess, Bree, you're the only one here at the moment. I guess you're hitting the dusty trail on me. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started then. If you're going to take off, that's okay. Have fun. Be safe. Okay? Oh, I got 3 people. Oh, Kyle just jumped in. Hey, Kyle, are you here? I'm here? Okay. You're probably off work by now, aren't you, Kyle? There's 4 of you. Good. Okay. Bree just said bye, Kyle. She's in Vegas having a good old time, spending all kinds of money. Because I know she's filthy rich, so. Yep. You're off work? Okay, I guess that's a yep for yes. All right. Hey, Kyle. I noticed you were on live last night, but I couldn't make it was in and out with I don't know if it was my phone or your connection or what. Um, I noticed you were doing a live duet. Can you know how to do that now? Let me know. That'd be kind of fun to do that with you. But it wasn't stable on my end probably because I've been having a problem with my in and out kind of stuff going on. I don't know if it's not my Wi-Fi. I don't think. I think it's more on the. I don't know how that works. If it's a computer or what, I don't know. So, are you still there? Okay, I'll be here for a while. Probably maybe an hour and a half. Then I have to go do my geezer walk later on around the block.
So yeah,
There's
so
the fun.
this is how you do it.
Well, I just realized how you do it. You just did it,
Yeah,
dude.
I found out last night for the first time. So I got on and a friend of mine, Raven, who's from East Texas, was on, and I go, oh cool, what's this button here? And he goes, invite. So you can invite people who are also on live. And so
Oh,
so like
I thought it was inviting people that you want to watch you. I didn't know
well,
how
no,
that
no, no,
worked.
no. That's what you do, but no, not. But now there's a couple of circles down at the bottom where you can link with somebody else that's live,
Oh,
and so that's what I
I
just
thought
did.
maybe that's. I thought that meant you go both ways.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I just thought of that. Oh
but
God, have mercy on me.
but yeah, so yeah, I just got home and I'm actually about to head out.
That's cool. Well,
Yeah,
I'd love to go live with you so I could be your. You could say this guy's my troll,
yeah,
and I could
yeah.
we could play that.
Because I don't really have anybody on my live right now, but hey, if you guys are live and you've seen a nasty comment or two, that's my dad. Like, he's
Yeah, this is
he's
yeah, this is the
that's
guy
funny.
that's
Yeah.
this is the guy you cuss out all the time because he
Yep.
gives me bad reviews.
Yep. Yeah. Well, oh, and what's funny is so the other night I noticed you had responded to somebody who responded to you and said just stop, and you said stop what? That's Beckham. That's my nephew. Hello
I
there,
know.
90.
I figured that out. He
Yeah.
goes, "This is my uncle." I think I looked at. Oh, I looked at some of his other or his videos, and he goes, "This is my uncle." Then I
Yeah.
realized who it was,
Yeah.
but he didn't know who it was.
Yeah. So yeah, he did. I don't think he knew who you were at first. And I was gonna let you just say, "Hey, I'm Kyle's dad." So
Well, I was waiting for him to come back on me, like stop what, like stop the harassment or something like that, and he never
yeah,
did. So I just let it go.
yeah.
Uh,
What's funny is he's unknowingly another one of my trolls. Uh,
yeah.
because like he'll say stuff like he'll be like, "Really?" And like, or he goes like, "Why the re-upload?" I'm like, "Well, because I'm busy, man." Like, like, and that's like a way of like saying, "Hey, you're not putting enough effort into this." But yeah, I figured I would hop on here for a second, say hello, and show you that I know how to do this now. And then I'm actually going to
Well,
go eat
hey,
a steak. So
mistake.
yeah, I'm
Take
going to.
small bites, don't choke.
I won't. So, but yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'll hop on real quick and say hello and whatnot. So yeah, I don't. What's funny is like it says I only have one person up here, but I know I've got more than that. And like the number when you merge the two, the number is way off. Like
Well, this
I had
mine
like
says zero, which doesn't surprise me because I don't get
yeah,
that many people to watch
I
me,
I
especially in
had
the
like
morning.
I had like 8 or 9 last night when I was doing one, and they were like, I go, yeah, it only shows 2 people, and people are like, no, we're all here. It's just I don't think they've worked out all the kinks yet.
Yeah.
And I also think that like I should be able to see your comment section, and you should be able to see mine, but I can't see yours, and you can't see mine, and so
Okay. Well,
yeah,
yeah.
there,
Bree was on. She's in Las Vegas with
yeah,
3 other people, and
yeah,
whatever they're doing, I don't know. But yeah,
yeah, probably losing a lot of money. So
I told her to put a quarter in the machine for me.
yeah, yeah, or put a dollar on black, you know,
Yeah, 13 on
or
black.
hey, if you put a dollar on black like 27, you'll win $36. Like so $1. But so all right, well shoot, well I'll let you get back to doing your live and whatnot. I'm gonna go out to eat real quick and have a steak and a baked potato. So
Well, I might be off for you. I was supposed to really start about 3 o'clock, but I always sit and chitty chat, even if I act like someone's really listening to me, because a lot of people will be watching you but not chimed in.
yeah,
They'll just, I've done that before. It's this way because
yeah,
I know I'm not going to stay long, so I just kind of see what they're doing, and
yep,
then if it's some young chick, I'm not going to sit there and be a weird old man.
yeah.
you know?
I got you. Hey, I'm getting a weird old man category. So
Yeah, well, you're definitely weird. But
yeah,
oh, by the way, if anybody's watching, this is my son. Whatever you do, do
yeah.
not watch his video. He's a sick, very sick individual.
Did you
And
see?
as soon as they get his medication all adjusted, he'll probably be all
Yeah.
right.
Did you see the last one that I did with the balloon?
Yes, son, I saw that. I can't
I,
believe you had your clothes on while you were in the bathtub.
of course. Like, yeah,
You should
I can't.
you should have had. You know what you should have done? You should have had bubbles all over you. That would have been
Yeah,
funny.
that would have been good. But I did the balloon pop. I did the balloon pop 2 times, and it was cold water, and like it got all over me,
Well, you know
and
what cold water does to a man.
I was in the pool. And good old George Costanza. I was in the pool. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It looked like a short stack of quarters.
Yep. Yeah. Or nickels or dimes. Um, but yeah, so I did the first one. I didn't like the way it looked, and so I was like, all right, I got to do this again. Like so, but because like I know other people thought the same thing I thought when they saw that. They're like, well, that would be an
Yeah.
easy way to put one of those on. And so I was like,
I
I
didn't
got to
know
do
how
this.
to respond. I didn't know how to respond to that one. So
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes I get stuck. I go, now how can I come
Yeah.
up with something clever to say or something,
Yeah.
whatever?
What's up, Patrick?
And
You still in here,
I was
bud?
on a dead end at that moment.
Yeah.
But for some
Well,
reason, were you having a problem with your connection last night, or was it just on my end?
I think it might have just been on your end. Because I saw you
I
come
think
in
it
and
is.
out, and
Well,
and
here's the deal. I don't have regular TV. I have just Roku, it's in and out all the time. But it says my Wi-Fi is completely on because I can tell on my phone my Wi-Fi is on. But
yeah.
for some reason, when my TV is not getting good reception, neither is my phone.
Yeah.
You know,
A lot of
so when it
times when
comes
I'm
to
on live, I'll actually turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone, and it ends up being better sometimes. I don't know why. So you might
oh
want to try that.
so I wonder why that is.
Yeah, and
Huh.
I end up using just my cell phone data because I've got unlimited internet whatever,
You see,
and so
I don't because I on senior or cellular you don't have that unlimited stuff.
gotcha.
It's you only get so much. It's just the way they
Yeah.
work.
Well, they probably
It's kind
didn't
of
expect someone who is above the age of, let's say, 60, uh, to be an internet sensation. So
well, by that I am, but only because it's how I dress
yeah, yeah,
and
it's
my
the
hat.
grays and it's the grays and the darker grays that does it.
Oh, it's the young ladies love the mature look.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, yeah. The great gray shirts and gray beards. That's what they're all about. So hey,
I'm gonna tell people, when I start getting more people to watch me, I'm gonna threaten to wear a bikini on this thing.
yeah,
I'll do.
and dad bods are super in these days, and you are a father, you are a dad,
Hey,
so you yeah,
I'm way beyond the
yeah
dad bod. I'm gonna have to
grandfather.
a
Hey,
man's ear pretty soon.
think about it like this: Dakota's old enough to where you could be a great grandfather. Like,
Yeah, I could.
yeah,
Realistically, I
yeah.
could. God
So
forbid, right now. I mean, that would
yeah,
be kind of cool, though. It inevitably could very easily happen in the next 10 years if she gets
oh yeah,
married. Hopefully, she'll be married.
yeah,
You
could
know,
be, and
but
well, yeah, because she's the only one that is close enough to that age where she could, and then like, heck, in 5 years, isn't Bailey gonna be like around? I don't know. Bailey's only
Bailey
what?
is 11. Yep,
Okay,
she's had a birthday.
so about 10
Yep.
years, maybe 9 years, 10 years for her, and so yeah, you'll be a great grandfather before you know it. So
Well, it's a sad thing. She swears she's never gonna get married. So,
who? Dakota?
but no, Bailey.
Oh,
But I'll talk to you about that later.
okay. All right. Well, shoot. Well,
Just
heck. Well,
because.
I'll let you get back to doing what you're doing, and I'll hop off here, and I'm gonna
So,
go grab.
well, so if I ever see you on live, what do I hit again? The little what?
If you ever see me on live, you'll have to go live, and then hit the little circles at the bottom of the screen. They're like a link, and you'll have to hit that. Hey Danielle, what's up? And once you hit that, it'll request, and you can hit that. You'll see me on that list, and you can hit invite or request or whatever, and
Oh,
then
okay.
we link
All
up.
right. Okay. Well, you better accept me so I can. You could say I don't know
Yeah.
who this. You guys just act like you don't know who I am. Just say I don't know
So
this
so
guy, but
last
he's the
night
one.
I did about 20 minutes with Raven, and then I had some random people I don't even know invited and wanted to do it with me. What's up, Bob? And so I started doing it a little bit with this random person who lives in Michigan, and it was pretty cool. And so I will say that I'll probably keep doing it with random people and people I know, but I'll only do it like short times because I can't
Right.
keep up with talking to the person I'm talking to and the people who are commenting.
Right.
And so I'll do little short bits of it.
Well, yeah, that's the cool thing about it. I don't have that many people. Looks like
Yeah.
Bob Jr. just popped. Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Yeah, Bob Jr.
No,
flopped over from mine to yours just now. Bob Jr. hopped on mine.
well,
So
you know what? No, he's not here. He must have chimed in, chimed out.
yeah,
He just said hi. I like that. At
Yep.
least with a lot of them chime in, they don't say nothing. I always tell people,
Yeah.
just say hi, tell me where you're from, what state.
So
I don't
I've
care
got
about your
Daniel
town.
here. So Daniel, you might not know this is my dad right here, and so you could probably tell. You know,
And I'm the
same
better looking
nose,
one.
same facial structure. So
The only thing is, I have hair, and his is going to be gone in 10 years.
nah, I'll still have this. I'll have the straight hair. So, but yeah.
Well,
So all
you
right.
can tell
Well, shoot. Well,
I
I'm gonna
haven't
head out.
showered yet today.
Everybody who's watching mine right now, swap over to my dad's live. He's about to turn that big piece block of wood right there into a bowl. So, so yeah. Hey, Wolf, I'm doing great. And like I said, I'm heading out, and Jack, I'm heading out, but my dad's gonna stay in. So go watch him and follow him, and he's gonna turn that thing into a bowl in like 30 minutes. So
And quit following him. He's crazy.
yeah, I'm over
He's
here.
lost it.
So all right.
Oh,
Well, anyways,
it says
yeah.
you're here. Are you
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I'm here on mine, but I'm there on yours. I'm here on mine. Yep.
Oh, so you're there.
Yeah. So just do that. So
That guy right there.
Yep. Yeah. So all right. Well, shoot. Have fun, Dad, and don't.
Is Chico and the man?
I don't know, but yeah,
There was a show
don't
called Chico and
get
the
your
Man.
hand wrapped up in that lathe.
Well, yeah,
Or-
I know.
or your shirt.
I won't be able to converse with many people while I'm doing this because of the obvious. You know, you have to
Yeah.
watch what you're doing. But
So. All right. Well, shoot.
anyway,
I'm gonna head out. You have a good one. I'll talk to you later.
all right, so I love you, buddy.
All right. Love you too.
Bye.
See you later, guys.
Well, I got somebody here, Bob Jr. How you doing, Bob? Crazy, beautiful life. Well, how you doing? Are you here too? Looks like. Oh, Liz is here. How you doing, Liz? It's been a while. Listen, I'm going to get started here in a minute. I've been live for almost like 20 minutes, and then my son pops in on me, and we were duetting live. I'd never done that before. That's awesome. And I'm going to have to do that with him when he's on live. He was on live last night, but my reception at my house was terrible or something. So anyway, I'm going to get going. Rangers. Okay. Rangers or Celtic. I'm not sure what the deal. All right, guys. I don't want to be rude. I probably won't be able to converse with you. Once I turn this bad boy on and start carving away, I've got to keep my eyes on it. But this is I want to make a little ball. This has all been glued together. This is called African Padauk, and this is poplar. This is going to be the bottom, obviously the sides, and then I'm going to carve this out. But I'm going to start carving this out right here to get it completely round into a circumference, and then we're just going to go from there. I have no blueprint what I'm going to do on this thing yet, so if you watching me, I appreciate it. I only have one person looks like still with me. I'm not as pretty as my son, obviously, but anyways, yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, I remember when he was born here. He was born in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where I'm living, and he's living in the Dallas area, as you probably all know. But and then when he was 9 months old, we moved to East Texas, and that's why he's a bona fide Texas boy, actually, because that's where he grew up. So that's all he knows. He don't really know Arizona. He's been out here a few times, but to him, this is really not home. This is just where he was born. So I can relate to that. I was born here, raised here, and I'm a desert rat through and through. That's why I call myself Ed the Desert Rat, and my woodworking logo is Desert Rat Wood Creations. I don't have a business. I just do this for fun. I haven't ever sold anything, and I just give stuff to people, friends, family, neighbors, whoever. If they want something here, take it. You know, I don't care. Because once I made it, I'm done with it. I get tired of looking at it. I just move it on. So, anyways, I just have fun making this stuff. So, whomever's here, hang in there with me. I'm going to turn my cooler on because it's a little bit warm back here. And I have a little swamp cooler. In Arizona, you can use evaporative cooling. You can't do that in very humid states because it adds moisture and humidity into the air. We live, obviously, in Arizona. It's a dry heat, as you know. All right. So here we go. friend of mine tells me that this particular African padauk is kind of toxic, so I'm going to put on a little paper mask. But when you cut it, it's real fine powder, so I'm going to protect myself because it might have COVID. It's a little powdery for that mask. I'm going to put a better one on. Can't be too safe. Voila. I think I'm liking this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not trying to go any further than that. I want to start boring this thing out, and then I want to start carving it out. But by boring it, it takes a lot of the excess wood that I won't have to be digging it out. It'll just bore it out, then I'll finish it out and carve it out from inside. I'm still here. Oh, I have to clean this thing up good because it just wants to stick and the sawdust. Anybody here? No. I'm kind of liking making smaller bowls. They're fast. Big ones are just forever. Especially on a hill. If I had a lathe that would turn this way and I could work from the front, a lot of them do that. They pivot. I don't have that on this small one, so. Anyways, all Kyle's fans done left me. All right, so. Get a little smooth one. Okay. Anybody here? Probably not. You hate me. Oh. Okay, I got it bored out. Now I'm going to start carving out the rest of it. That saves a lot of time getting it at least 2 inches out of there without having to carve it out with my knife. Anyway, put this on here to keep the dirt out of that little hole around that straw. You need to invent something like that. All right. Well.
Oops.
I'm sorry, Sarah, the Jesus freak. Way to go, Sarah. Jesus freak, cool. I make a little bowl. This is African Paduke and poplar. Looks like I got a little some hairline cracks here. That's okay. Anyways, that's all in a little bowl. This one's gonna be really pretty. I always do a reveal. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my reveals. So if you're still there, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Yeah. Is it clay? No, it's all wood. This is awesome. Let me go get a piece of wood so you can see what it looks like before I glued it together. What it looks like is from Africa, and it looks orange. But once you put a finish on it, it almost turns red, reddish orange. It's beautiful wood. That's all I can tell you. But this is 3 layers of it, and then the layer of poplar. That's going to be the lip. This is obviously, I'm carving this inside. Of course, this is the bottom. But, oh yeah, it's gorgeous wood. Look at that. I mean, they have yellow wood. Anything from another country, from America is considered exotic. Wherever it's from, it's considered exotic. So that's awesome. Yeah, it is. I've used it one other time. I have one piece left of the board that I bought, but I'm enjoying it. It has an oil in it, and if you use an oil-based finish on it, it takes forever to dry. So you have to use an alcohol base like lacquer. I made a mistake of not knowing that, and I put some polyurethane on it, which is an oil base, on the last one I made, and it's taken forever to dry, and oil on oil just don't work that well. So how'd you make it round? It's turning. I don't know if you can tell, but it's spinning. This is a lathe, and it spins. And you just start carving it away. I start using my my gouge. At first, it's square, and then pretty much with the corners knocked off of it, it looks like a hexagon then by then. But yeah, I just start carving it out until I get a circumference. But that's how you do it. You might have missed the earlier part where I shaped this in. Now I'm scooping it out to make the inside obviously you know, concave. But anyways, I'm glad you're here. Hey Lacey, it's my daughter. Say hi to Lacey. Good. Yeah. I'll sit here and chitty chat for a minute. Man. Yeah, that's some pretty wood, isn't it? Can't see it. I had a little project going on this morning, and it was total failure. So that's just the way it goes. The nature of the beast, as they say. But you have your successes and failures on these things, but you learn from them. But yeah, that's my daughter. She lives here in town with me. She got 4 kiddos. And her twin boys are going to be 5. My guys are going to be 5. I can't believe it already. Jeez. Time goes fast. Yeah. Yeah, I don't paint raw wood if I can get away with it. It has to be pretty ugly for me to paint wood. Ask any guy. You don't paint beautiful wood. But it's more of a girl thing. They'll paint stuff on everything. They don't realize it's beautiful cherry wood or something, and they'll paint it. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't paint beautiful raw wood. You know, if you do old pine or something like that, it's fine. Yeah, my little guys, they come over here and we have a good time with them guys. It's so much fun. They come over and we play the guitars. We go out and garden. We go for our walks. You know, so we just do stuff. Yeah, good. You must have learned that from somebody. But anyhow, I like to try to keep the wood as natural as possible. Yeah, raw wood is just beautiful. I mean, you know, wood is a one of a kind. You know, you make something, there's no other grain like it, and it's just never going to be duplicated. It can't be, unless you're God, and He's the only one that can. But anyway, so you know, I used to ceramics. Yeah, ceramics is kind of the same thing, but you're on a wheel and you spin the same thing. You spin it, but we carve it out with chisels. You know, various chisels. We got all kinds of different chisels. You use your hands. I use a chisel. So I know they don't teach it anymore. I turned my first bowl when I was going to the Phoenix Country Club north on Camelback here in town, and 32nd Avenue, I think, something like that. No, 23rd Avenue and north of Camelback. I think the boys' club is still there. and I was about maybe 12. I know it was before my mom died, and she died when I was 14. So I gave her a bowl that I'd made. That was the only thing I ever done on a lathe until I bought this one. That passed about a year ago or so. And yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So anyhow, oh yeah. How old was she? My mom was 41 when she passed away, and I was 14. So I know how that is. Were you young when she passed away? I don't even know how old you are now. She's only 48. Yeah, my mom died of breast cancer. Um, you were about 8 years old. Yeah, my youngest brother was maybe about that. I can't remember. Lonnie's 6 years younger than me. I was 14, so you do the math. I'm not good with numbers. Yeah, it's weird. My grandmother, her mother, was died at 50 of the same thing, of breast cancer. Uh, it's a shame. So, and you're 19 now, Sarah. Okay, well, great. I was I was 19. Not really, but so well there. Yeah, I'm sorry about your loss, my friend. It's terrible when you lose your mom. I think moms are somewhat one of the sometimes because they have to do so much for kids, they become the rock in some cases. She's with Jesus now, that's for sure. I'm grateful for that. That's the main thing. If I was told today I had two choices, would I if I was sick and dying, would I want my healing or salvation? I'll take salvation any day. Uh, it's just the way it is. People don't realize they want to stick around this place and get healed, which is great. Who wouldn't want to stay here for your family? But if you have a choice, would you rather have salvation or healing? Salvation is what I would take any day of the week. But a lot of people don't believe that, and it's a shame because it's really up to them. God doesn't send anybody to hell. We do. We send our own place stuff there. If you and I both know that, but the world don't see it that way. They think because they're nice people, they're going to heaven. They don't believe in God. Why do they think they're going to heaven? Oh well. But I'm gonna still keep carving this out. I've got a lot yet to carve out in this thing. I'm not gonna stay on here much longer. Maybe another 20 minutes. I'll probably chime out. Yeah, I think I like the little shape on this one. Something simple. I never know what I'm going to do with this thing. I just start carving and see how it's going and just kind of run with it. I'm pretty much a simple kind of a carver. Some people really get into different carvings. Have you ever seen, Sarah, have you seen the guys called Blind Woodsman? I don't know if you're still here or not. Oh, well, Sarah, I'm glad you're a Christian now. Yeah, he's on here. He's called the Blind Woodsman, and he does this blind. And he does a lot better stuff than I do because I'm fairly new at this. I haven't been doing this for maybe the past year, but I'm getting better. I have my successes and failures, but this guy, you got to watch him. Look him up on here on TikTok. He's on YouTube also. Yeah, the Blind Woodsman. You got to check him out. He's got websites also. He and his wife's an artist. She's phenomenal, and they work real well together. And great little couple. I think you'll get to like their personalities because it's a real sweet relationship between the two of them. And But yeah, he's quite a character. He's got a great sense of humor too. And so look at his stuff on YouTube, Blind Woodsman, and also on TikTok. He's got a lot of various little things. He even does baking. He bakes. He likes to bake. He bakes and makes stuff. And he works on cars. He used to own a piano repair shop. You know how intricate that is? He used to work on pianos blind. He's been blind since he was 16 years old. His name is John Furness. Don't ask me how to spell his last name. John Furness. And his wife is named Amy. And you'll find them. John and Amy Furness and the Blind Woodsman. You will find him because he's getting quite popular, very well known. And yeah, John Furness, the Blind Woodsman. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, he's awesome. Check him out. He's on YouTube. He pops up once in a while. I've friended him. He don't friend many people because the obvious. But yeah, I love to watch. Anytime he pops up, I want to see what else he's done, and it's sometimes just various things, just life stuff that he does. So, anyways, it's really cool. But you'll like the relationship between he and his wife. So it's very heartfelt and warm. You'll like it. But let me get back to this. I'm going to kind of chime out here, and I'll probably have to finish this up tomorrow morning. I've got a lot to do tomorrow. I got the birthday party to go to for my twin guys, Lacey's boys, tomorrow. Is he a Christian? You know, I don't know where they stand. They live in Washington. I know Washington is extremely liberal, so I don't know. I can't answer that. But, you know, I have not seen any evidence in that as far as him witnessing in that direction or not. But I don't know. So I hate to say one way or the other. But I'd sure like to go watch him work because he's never done anything live woodworking. I don't know why he hasn't, because I tell you, it'd be crazy fun to watch this guy in action because he's really, really, really good. He uses some beautiful wood too, combinations that I have to sit and figure out how he did it. You know, I'm looking at how he glued something up. You know, he's got a real clean content. He don't curse or anything like that. So, yeah, like my daughter said, clean content. You know, like here, I don't. This is all family oriented. I don't get off and do weird things and say things. But anyway, I guess I need to carve this out a little bit more, and then I got to get a shower, and it's almost 4 o'clock. And then I got to do my geezer walk. I'm trying to lose some weight. My son's getting married eventually, one of them, and so having said that, I got to drop some pounds. I'm a fat boy. More than love. Yeah, look him up. Look him up. John Furness, the Blind Woodsman. FURNIS or NIS. I don't remember. I should know that, but he goes by the Blind Woodsman. There again, I keep saying it just so you won't forget. Sarah the Jesus Freak. Sarah. Okay. Sarah, I really appreciate you staying with me. I'm not going to be here much longer. I'm going to carve this out a little bit more, and then I'm going to pull the plug so I get showered and maybe grab something to eat. And then I've got to go for my geezer walk. That means old man walk. Been trying to walk around the block at least once every evening, and I should do it more, but a little bit at a time, you know. Okay, Sarah. Well, I'm gonna get going again for a few minutes. It's 4:16 here in Arizona time. That's Mountain Time, by the way. I don't know where you live, but or did you tell me that already? I don't remember. I'm old. I forget stuff. All right. So if I don't see you, but I will say goodbye to everybody once I shut this thing down. But I'm gonna carve a little bit more and get going here. You probably can't see it, but this thing's spinning. Okay. I think it's about time to shut this thing down. I've been on I started about 3 o'clock. Then I ended up talking to people for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So, anyways, I know it looks like nobody's here but me, but that's okay. I just want to say my farewells. I'll finish this up tomorrow morning. I hope I can work on it. And then I got to go to my birthday party, like I said, for my guys, my little 5-year-old boys. It's all good. We're going to have a good time, as always. So, anyway, I say anyways too much. So, instead of anyway. So, I will check out with you later. I'm not sure when I'm going to have a real reveal. It probably won't be tomorrow, but it'll probably be the next day, which will be Sunday, maybe. I got church, so I may not do that. We'll just get to it when I can. Either way, there's going to be a reveal on this in a couple of days or so. No big deal. I got to finish it up. I'm about ready to start sanding, and that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna shut this thing down. Thank you for chiming in, the people that did. God bless all of you. God bless America. And I wish the well for all you and your families. Sorry to hear about the young lady, Sarah's mother. That's a sad thing. I know you miss her if you don't see this right now, but my heart goes out to you because I can relate. My mom died when I was 14. I'm not trying to feel sorry for myself. Those are just circumstantial things that happen, part of life, unfortunately. But it's all well. It's all well. It's all well with my soul. All right, so I'm going to chime out here and give me a few minutes. And I love y'all. And take care of yourself. Get there again. And see you soon.